Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. Last time we completed the nostalgia line finally, and we built this stadium called Aloha Stadium, which will be the interchange of a new line for the Hawaii Skyline. So this is one of the entrances of Aloha Stadium, and today I am going to build the first station on the new line. And just to take a look at what I have over here, there are two entrances. This is actually where the players are supposed to, I guess, prepare for the big game. So this is like supposed to be the locker room area, but I've converted this into the station. So kind of hollowed this area out a little bit and then put the platforms here. I also sealed up the walls. This used to be like looking at the bleachers like this, so it looked kind of weird. So this is the main arena, the stadium. It's in the middle of the water right now, but that's kind of intentional because it's the most flat land that we can have, and it's pretty close to the mainland over here as well. So what I'm gonna do is to find a space to build a platform, preferably cross-platform interchange, but I don't know about the layout of the station. Like, there's barely any space here, and the trains have to dip pretty sharply here just to be able to get underneath the main part of the stadium and then come out into this tunnel. So I don't know, it's not really ideal, but we'll find a space. So the nostalgia line will be here. Maybe if I just stack the platforms on top, that could be an option as well. And then the trains can just come out through this hole and be elevated directly to the mainland. Okay, let's get to work then. I laid out sort of a rough area where I want a station to be. So this station, or this line, is going to go westbound. So these trains are going north right now. So west is this way, and we have some land over here. The first station will be Pearl Ridge. So in Honolulu, Pearl Ridge is a mall, and so I might build a mall here as well. So this is kind of flat terrain where I can build a mall. This is also pretty nice terrain as well to cut through, but maybe I'll just come over here somewhere and have my mall there. Kind of reminds me of when I was making Coconut Mall, but this will not be fictional this time. Whereas Coconut Mall is pretty much fictional. Okay, so it would make sense to build the tracks on this side to have a nice cross-platform interchange, although I don't know if I'll run out of space, so it might be better to just make a second level up here. And that way I can also stagger the tracks a little bit. I don't know. Cross-platform is nice in its own way, but there's also a passageway here, which I might have to block off. Okay, let's just do cross-platform. Let's see how that goes. Okay, pasted that in. Looks a little bit weird with everything else, but I can just use World Edit to fix it. I don't know why it's originally not symmetrical, but no worries. Let's see if I can do this. Copy, flip, look at that pull, and paste. Did it paste in properly? I think kind of. Wait. Did I do it? It's hard to tell, but it does look symmetrical. Okay, I think it's good then. I think it's good. Yeah, I think I definitely flipped it. Okay, so these signs will need to be fixed up. I'm gonna use the 5-0 signs this time. And there will be 2 signs like that. One on each side. Okay. And I'm just kinda wondering why the end here isn't symmetrical. Well, yeah, like maybe I just maybe I missed copying this part, because this part should just be filled in. Yep. And then replace the ticket barriers. Alright, this should be good now, and let's check. Oh, this trains thing got copied over too. So what needs to happen is that this track needs to come out this way and somehow get through this. And then I would prefer making it above ground, although it would make sense to go underground as well. So the station is going to be around here in these planes. So it might make sense just to go underground because the other line also goes underground, and so this stadium will be truly an island, and I won't have to make something stick out from the middle. I think that would be best. And Be Dark is right here, kind of seeing what I'm doing. Okay. So maybe I'll just copy the slope I made here, because this is like a good like slope level. Giving myself night vision first of all, so that I can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna copy this. Might want to include this as well. Wait. All the way over here. I feel like this might not work as well as I expected. Ooh. This cuts out into the exit. So undo that. That's not gonna work. I think this hole was here originally. I didn't just copy this over. Yeah, this was the original entrance that it was designed to have. But how will this line curve out? Oh, maybe I can do it here. Yeah. Because this comes up to about here. Yep. So let me try that, and then the train can go out from that way. There we go. This is better. Yep. Alright. So just this entrance will be gone. So we have to figure something out here. Yeah, see? This entrance will be totally covered up now, which is fine. Might as well cover it up fully. Cool. And then the entrance can actually be just this. I can dig out this iron bars area. I just noticed that it's not being connected properly, so whoever made this probably used World Edit as well. Alright. So this part, it's a bit of a pickle because how do I make this look nice? Maybe I'll just have to extend this across and put the quartz up here. Alright, this is what I've copied over from the other side, and I extended the quartz out here and built some tracks as well. So this part will need to be stacked all the way over to the end. Perfect. It just ends right before this entrance, and we have this buffer track here. Okay, and then the platform can go right there. And then I want to make this platform 2 actually. So the Hawaii line can be platform 1. Hawaii Skyline. So let me update my signage. There we go. And we'll fix the platform screen doors later. And I also need to figure out where to put the siding as well, but maybe I can hide it somewhere here. Okay. So I can make another tunnel exit that looks like this. Alright, so I'm gonna try to connect the tracks now. And there we have it. So the trains are gonna start branching from here, and then that part will all be single tracked, just like the nostalgia line. So the trains will come to here, and this will all be tunnel until we reach the mainland about here. Although I didn't end up at the plains where I wanted. It's a little bit farther, but I can always make the tracks curve over again. So I think I want to make a straight section for about 100 blocks probably. So that, 100 is too much. More like 50. Yeah. So the trains will have a chance to kind of go on this straight track for a little bit before turning the second curve. Okay, so then the trains will just go this way. Wow, there's a mushroom cave here. Alright, so connecting this will be Y57. So first I'm gonna fly 45 degrees this way. Maybe this is a good spot to put the node at. And look for 57, which is right here. Doesn't matter what blocks I break because this will be all generated over anyway. So right about there. Nice smooth curve. Okay, now I can dig out the tunnels for this. Alright, that's been completed. This is the new glass tunnel from the stadium to Pearl Ridge. So this cuts through here into the tunnel and out this way. And just for the underwater part, I did make it 1 block lower. So I think I want to raise the ceiling of the tunnels just by 1 block. Like that. So copy and paste should push that 1 block. And just check that the nodes are still there. That I didn't accidentally replace them, and that looks good. So the tunnel goes to about here, which is where we want the mall to be. This is where the plains biome is. So I don't know if I want the tracks to just come up to ground level right here. Maybe that would be a good idea. So maybe somewhere, no, that's too close to the, yeah. So if the tracks will start coming out, then they should come out around here. This will make a nice tunnel exit. Yeah. Let's see which block it is. 6787 is this one. This one right here. And then this one right here. 6783. Oh no, 6791. Right here. Okay. Yep, that's a pretty good slope. And let me just regenerate this part because we don't need this anymore. I put down some tracks here as well. Just creating this for 101 blocks, just like the urban line train spacing. I'm going to temporarily use just like Hong Kong trains for now, but eventually, actually, maybe I'll use the New York subway train since those can also fit on... Oh wait, no. Yeah, I think... I forgot if the New York subway trains can be 101 blocks for 4 cars or not, but that'd be pretty cool to use. Otherwise, yeah. The platforms are going to be above ground for Pearl Ridge. So there's a village here, but that might have to go away to make way for the mall. We'll see. But first, let me just build the platforms. I do quite like the sandstone palette in Aloha Stadium. So maybe I'll try using that here. So, I'm gonna select like this first. So the reason I did that was so that I can cut out some blocks as well. So I did 5 blocks. And then I think I did 4. So after I select this, I'll break this so that when I stack, you see here there's an empty space. Cool. And then, yeah. I'll probably make a bridge connecting both sides. And... not sure about the architecture that I'm gonna use right now. But I'm thinking maybe some sort of arches like that would look good over the water. Let me try experimenting around first. Okay, so I've experimented with mud bricks actually. I've never built with mud bricks before. And then some acacia over here. So there's a space here for me to build some escalators and maybe a little tower. Or like basically a little building in the middle. So that doesn't have to be mud. That can be some other block palette. I tried using copper earlier, but it was just too shiny and it didn't fit the rest of the build. So because this is like Pearl Ridge, Pearl themed, maybe quartz would be like appropriate here. So maybe some quartz pillars, chiseled and smooth, I don't know, bricks. We'll see. So something like this might work. So this is a 5x5 area where the pillars are. That's a 5x5 area, or inside. This is a 5x5 area. And so, I just realized that it would be asymmetrical for escalators. So maybe I'll just move. So now it's 4x5. Okay, and then the escalators and stairs can go like that. I don't expect this to be too high, just something of decent height to constitute as like a walkway, kind of. Not really sure what I'm going for here, though. So this is 4 blocks. And maybe, because I'm kind of taking a little bit of inspiration from Kingsgrove Station, where they have, what is that block? I don't know. Deep slate, I think. They have some deep slate with... They don't have quartz though, I don't think. Does this have direction? Oh yeah, it does. I don't really like blocks like that, because you have to be careful how you place it. But I don't think cobbled deep slate has direction, so I'm okay with doing that. And then let's try to put down the escalators and see if we can fit that in. Yeah. So all the way down to the ground, and we'll see if there's enough space. Because the landing does require some space. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Turned out better than I thought it would. Oh, well, I would like the mud to come out one more block, because all the pillars would be 2x3. Like that. So this will only give us 2 blocks of walking space, which is technically okay. That's enough space for a walkway. Maybe I can move these escalators 1 block over as well. I feel like, yeah, move is a bad idea with World Edit. So, copy and paste. That'd be better. Okay. Yeah, like that, I think would look the best. And then the ground can hang 1 block over. And here actually has a 2 block walkway, which maybe I'll reduce that down to 1. And then just glass fences around here. Yeah, should I use the colored ones? I like never use the colored ones. Let's see how that looks though. So if I use the brown one. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that would work. This is Wu Kai Sha, right? Alright. Let's Yeah. Actually, this station building, I'm not gonna put fences because I want to do something with the design here. So let me remove these temporary blocks and then finish up the escalator on the other side. Ooh, what's with the lag spikes today? Cool. So I will just copy this real quick. So rotate 180 instead of flip because escalators don't work very well with world edit like that. Oh, even 2 times pace will mess it up. So the 3rd time's the charm. Okay. Extending the ground this way. And 1 more block of mud for these pillars. And then now I'm gonna think about how I will do the station building in the middle. Don't know if it's officially called a station building. What else would it be called? I'm not sure. So we do have some cobbled deep slate walls available as well. This might come in handy over here. These walls don't connect to the escalators because they don't think it's a full block. Some stained glass, maybe. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of randomly putting down blocks, kind of. So if there's a wall, wait. If the wall goes up, it will have this middle section. I did not know that for the longest time. See, so if you put a wall on top, the whole column of walls turn like this. Did you guys know that? So I put some deep slate stairs. No, that doesn't connect. So maybe like that. Oh, one thing Kingsgrove did was use cyan stained glass instead. Gives it a little bit of a modern look to it. I think that's a really good design choice. So maybe 3 block windows would look cool. But then how am I gonna close up the floor here? Some stairs maybe, upside down, or right side upstairs. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Maybe some quartz to line the middle. Oh, bricks. What about bricks? Ooh. That is interesting. Not in a bad way. I don't know. Maybe brick slabs instead. So like if I enclose this area like so. What about that? I think I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And then this can also be a little waiting area here too. Even though trains come every minute, waiting area never hurts. I think these are too noisy. The flower glass panes. Yeah, they're too noisy. So I don't want to use them. Maybe I can go old school and use fences. But I don't know what fence to use as well. I could go for a darker color. Or if I use walls, sandstone. I feel like I've used all the colors in the color palette already. So maybe just stick with the normal glass fence might be the best choice. Okay, just for now. Maybe flush with this block. And if I cut out some sandstone here and instead use bricks to line this, I think that can also work. And then this can be deep slate. Just like this. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do a wall command. Bricks. So now that is surrounded by bricks, and I did want brick slab type top. Okay, so that created a little ring around things. Yeah. Okay, so this will be gone. Does this look a little bit weird? I'm not sure. And then instead of sandstone, I think I would use smooth stone or something like that. Yeah, smooth stone for this part. For the passage. Okay. Down here as well. Actually, I want to use deep slate. For this part. Just to match the rest of that. And then we have some, what is this block? Upside down stairs, going like this. I think if I make all sides of this symmetrical, it will be fine. Oh, except that there's only 4 blocks here for me to work with. So if I made a large window, would that be weird? I think the only weird thing about it is that the escalators connect to it. But, yeah. This has a lot of Kings Grove vibes because I'm taking inspiration from Sudori's building style. Which is really good indeed. Okay. There's a lot of seats here. And maybe I'll put a water machine here as well. And a clock. I don't put clocks in my stations anymore. I should probably do that more, because clocks are pretty useful. Alright, so what about the door? I want to use the Jobin client mod, automatic iron door, because I think those are pretty cool. How they work is just if you walk close to it, they open. Oh, nice. I didn't know if the walls would connect to the doors, and apparently they do. Wait, but when the doors are closed, there's a gap. So that's not gonna work. What should I do instead? Just one door in the middle? Maybe. And then maybe I can use like a new block to line the doorway like this. And then I'll put the door here. Cool. Oh, that doesn't connect. But if I did this, that would connect. But that also looks kind of weird. This whole andesite thing looks weird. Maybe I can just keep it open like this. I think that probably will look the best. Okay, I'm happy with this. Don't want to spend too much time on just the station building, although it's important. Okay, so if I stack this down and stack this up, 3 stories. Cool. I don't even know what I'm gonna do down here. Maybe it can just be decoration. Because I'm not planning to build a concourse down there anyway, this will just be a bridge, and the concourse can be over there. It's kind of interesting to build over water as well, because there can be different architectural design choices involved, which I enjoy doing. Okay, let's see. So if we stack this up, then we'll get the ceiling as well. It's a good placeholder for us to see where we're going. And I was originally thinking of building a sloped roof. Maybe I can still do that, especially with the footbridge in the middle. And maybe some... no. Some deep slate here, but probably no walls down the sides, because even if I just put one, it might block the escalator. And this is also a perfect space to put signs. Okay, so this is how this will turn out. Cool. And if I were to make a sloped roof, I would probably use... not bricks. Yeah, maybe... what I'll do is put one more layer of stairs first. Like upside down stairs. And then... and then I'll go ahead and make the roof. Okay. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. Should I make the roof out of the same material? Yeah, might as well. Okay. So I'm intentionally putting a block gap. 1 block gap. Actually, I'm not too sure about this. What if I made the roof out of bricks, but I did it inside like this? So I made the roof like this. And I used slabs. And then just stacked it across. Yeah, maybe that would work. Okay, this might be a lot of brick, but I don't know. This is fine. Not that extra block. What if I just covered the pillar? Now it looks weird from the inside though. I like the pillar sticking out. That's fine. Okay. Station tower looks like that, and put some walls to finish it off. Maybe I can fit a couple of windows here too. I don't know. No windows, just closed off like that. All right. There we go. And then this roof can extend over to the other side. All right, I like the design of this. I will extend this down all the way as well, so that it doesn't look like it's floating on the water, and I'll copy it to the other side. Okay, I flipped the station tower over. Now I just have to connect it with the bridge, and meanwhile I'm also noticing that these pillars are floating, so I need to extend them down, but actually it's quite deep, the water. But it definitely looks better than if it wasn't. I don't want to go too far either, because if I ever want to clean up the area and it's like way into bedrock, then it'll be really annoying to work with. And if there's somebody else's tunnels underneath, that will also be annoying to clean up. But I know that there's no tunnels right now, because this area is unclaimed. And just gotta extend all these pillars down a reasonable amount so that the station doesn't look like it's just floating like this. Okay, all the pillars are properly anchored to the ground, and now let me finish this passage. So I'm just gonna set all of this to smooth stone. I don't really like that. Maybe because this is missing some deep slate? Yeah. And I'm not sure if I should line this with bricks. Let's try it and see. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, and then I want to use these before I put the glass, so it kind of matches the theme of the rest of it. Actually, I could just make this an indoor tunnel too. So 15? Oh, too much. 14. Okay, so if I'm going to put glass panes, let's see if they can be spaced out evenly. Yes, they can. What about in pairs? Nope. Can't do pairs. So I just do singles, I guess. I feel like I should have known that. Because the whole thing is an odd number. But not gonna get into too much maths right now. Alright, so this can be just stacked upwards, I think. I was gonna extend the roof to go over, but maybe I won't do that. Depends on how it will look. Okay. So then this will need some slabs on this side as well. Let me copy this to the other side and see how that looks. Not bad. And what about if I did stack this over? Oh. That's fine, I guess. Yeah. Should I keep this area open? And I think the answer should be no. So like this. Close it all off. And actually I don't think I want people to see what's in here. Yeah, so I'm gonna remove this divider for now. Oh, I didn't copy the top block. That's funny. Okay. So I think what I want to do is just extend this. No, not extend the bricks over. Never mind. I want to set this, because this is supposed to be like the floor block. So replace 0 with the smooth stone. Like that. So you can't see what's inside the roof at all. Right? Like this. Yeah, nice. That's good enough for now. I always say that we can always change it later, but I never end up changing anything. Okay. Good. Now place down the rest of these glass panes. Alright, that's looking good. And I'll probably want to extend this viaduct a little bit more. And I've also put some stairs at the end, because let me show you the other side. Because this can smoothly go down to the tracks. For emergency purposes, of course. Not for people who want to just randomly walk down. Okay. So to extend this viaduct, what I think I'll do here is just to make a temporary turn back. I know you've seen this a lot of times, but Yeah, there's no place to really do a proper turn back right now. So let's go ahead and put in the tracks. So I want going back to Aloha Stadium to be platform 2 and outbound to be platform 1. So first let's add the station. Pearl Ridge I want a more like a white color. I put the Hawaiian name here as well, and then oh, I didn't create it yet, so Hawaii Skyline. What color should I use? Maybe like a darker blue? Sure. Okay, so from Aloha Stadium, platform 1 to Pearl Ridge, this will be westbound. And then this will be eastbound. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't make my depot yet. Let's go back over to the stadium and set that up. These stations are really close together, but that's okay because this is just the start of the line. So I need to figure out how I can just hide a depot in here. So I just need 101 block space. Actually, let me just do it by here. Because I plan, for the initial part of this, I plan to make the trains just cycle indefinitely, so yeah, I can just squish one here. I think I'll just have like 2 trains cycling the line. That will probably be best. And so we will put a track here as well. Okay, cool. And then this will have the skyline, I think eastbound first, then west. So let's do 25 seconds, sure. So 2 trains. And maybe not SP 1900. So we're talking about, so this is length 24, so New York length 19, so that's not gonna work. But maybe the minis would work. Wow, somebody put the 4.0 texture already. Okay, so is this gonna work? Maybe it will. Yeah, let's try it. See, the doors already kind of line up here already. Cool, okay. So there's gonna be 2 trains on this line, and they can't repeat indefinitely at the moment. That's gonna be an issue because what if I did this? Oh, that works too. Okay, so 2 trains will be on this line at the moment. Alright. Oh, I need to replace the platform information displays as well because they didn't get copied over properly. Alright, the displays are in and let's do a test ride. I don't think I've ever built a line with these New York subway trains before, so this is exciting.
Next station, Porridge.
Oh. We've got a little train jam right there, but I think it'll sort itself out. Because when the trains space themselves out at both stations, then it should be fine. Alright, here is Pearl Ridge. And I realized that I need to put down some displays, or I mean, like the station name. I wonder if black or white would work the best here. Probably white. Yeah. And then here we can use black. And then just white for the rest of these. Yeah, perfect. Alright, just decorating this area with a bunch of signs. And we should be good to go soon to open up the station to the public. Although, technically it's already kind of open. People can come in here if they already want to. But I'm thinking of making that bottom floor of the station into an exit instead of a waiting area because I don't know. There's no need for 2 waiting areas. Actually, it's a bit ironic right now because the waiting area is at the terminating platform while the exit is on the entry platform. Or the outbound platform. But that's only temporary. So, let me put some signage here. Some more signage to say where the platforms are. Okay, I think this is a cute little spot for ticket barriers and ticket machines and stuff like that. I guess we can only just fit one here. That's how small this space is. We can't even fit an inquiry processor. I guess we could like put one right here. I don't know. Yeah. This is good enough, I think. Or maybe we can put the ticketing stuff. Or of course we can move everything back, but yeah, there's only 5 blocks space. 5 blocks of space. And this is not waiting area anymore. So we'll need some signage to say platform 1 will be that way, and then platform 2 will just be down here. Like that. Yeah. Okay, I think also the light level here is pretty good. So I'm just gonna leave this here. And I think it's pretty clear on how to get to places. Like to the different platforms. I don't know, like once you come down here and you're like looking for the exit, there's a sign right there that tells you where the exit is. I guess we could also put a U-turn sign for the exit, but I think that's not necessary. Like this is good enough. Maybe some route signs, but there's really no space to put it. I don't know. Okay, this is good enough, and we can probably wrap up the video here because it's been about an hour. I'm gonna build the mall next time. Probably in a future episode if it's not directly next time, but we'll see. So I had a lot of fun building Pearl Ridge and also adding the extra platform at Aloha Stadium. So, oh, one more thing that I wanted to do is to add an exit at, or like break down that wall, what's that, the iron bars surrounding the exit of Aloha Stadium. That needs to go, or else people can't really exit. And wow, look at the interchange. There's a train right here. So if I wanted to interchange, I just run across. Otherwise, I can exit on either side, except that I need to break down this. Yeah. Actually, both sides have... let me think about this. Both sides also have this iron bar situation. But the difference is this side does not have the passageway to get through, so I think what would make the most sense is if we just broke this down like this. I really can't see anything, so I'm gonna put down a sign to temporarily light this place up. Okay, I don't understand why the person who built this did not put adequate lighting, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I guess this area is good enough. And just one sign to put here pointing to the trains should be good. And then maybe I'll close this off. Right here. Yeah, I'll put a couple of signs here. Oh, that's really low. Oops. Didn't realize how low that was. Okay. Yeah, some signs like this would be perfect. Alright, this is more than enough. People can come in here like this. And yeah. So there's a good exit right here, and there should be a good exit on the other side as well. Maybe I should make this a little more clear. And that is to just put sign just like this. Okay, and then people can just walk around wherever they want. Cool, okay. I really want to light this place up, but I don't know what blocks to use to make it look good. Maybe I can put just some light blocks, just spam light blocks everywhere. But that's also a little bit messy, so maybe I'll figure this out next time. So for now, thank you so much for watching. I had fun building this new line. Let me know what you would like to see next in the comments. Or if you don't like what I'm doing, you can also say that as well, I guess. So thank you so much for watching, and have a Merry Christmas. See you next time. Bye!